guys. Thought this morning I'd talk about a massive match coming up at the Shaw Classic, Strongest Arm on Earth, 15th of August. Brian Shaw versus Brandon Allen. Brian Shaw, formerly strongest man in the world. What do you say about Brian? He's got a chance at beating Levon. Right, that's what it really boils down to for me. I mean, look at Brian's got an amazing past of athletic achievement. The dude is a walking juggernaut. I mean, how many people have his structure? Not Levon. Brian is bigger than Levon, so it makes watching him very, very interesting. His structure alone, his dedication, makes it really interesting for me personally to watch his career progression. Knowing where he can definitely end up in maybe not too long. And then Brandon Allen, also incredible strength, resume, world level power lifter. Switched over into arm wrestling, has more experience than Brian. Is the guy who beat Larry Wheels in main event competition at King of the Table. So a significant challenge. Brian is trying to do what Larry couldn't. I think it's a really, really awesome match between two superstars of the general strength and fitness world who are emerging and on their way to elite status in the arm wrestling world. I've worked out with both these guys. I haven't worked out with Brandon in a couple. I think it's been a couple years since I've really trained with Brandon. But every time I've trained with him, I've been super impressed. I know how great this guy is as an athlete, and I'm watching his videos, and I follow him on Instagram and everything. So that's kind of my awareness of where he's at, but everything looks really awesome. His training looks awesome. His strength looks awesome. I can just get a sense that he's going to be very prepared for this fight, and it's meaningful to him. So really excited. Brian, for me, Brian has got to be the favorite. I think that Brian has probably got to be the favorite. I don't know what the format is, but I think that a lot of people are going to start talking about the matches at the Shaw Classic, as in, there's a lot of big names, a lot of massive strength people coming together, and they're going to see where they're at. I think Brian is going to win. I think that outside of the straps, there's going to be a lot of problems. I think. Listen, I'm terrible at calling these. Everybody knows if Devon picks you, it's going to be the other guy. So maybe I'm cursing Brian Shaw right now. I believe that outside of the straps, I think when Brian decides to squash someone, I think that's going to be really interesting to see if there's any window whatsoever. I think as the match goes on, I think that could get quite interesting. It'll go straps. I mean, if Brandon has any kind of say whatsoever, and I'm sure he does have a lot, it'll go straps, and then we're gonna see some very interesting arm wrestling. I would bet so much that Brandon Allen is gonna hit that King's move super hard. And what'll be interesting now is to see how Brian can deal with it, because it is a bit of a puzzle, can be, to find your way through a King's move, to kind of walk through. It will require maybe a little bit of patience. It'll require a whole lot of strength, and then it'll require some psycho application at the end for sure. So really interested in that match. Can't wait to be there. I still don't know exactly who I'm arm wrestling. I don't know. All that is kind of up in the air. I hope I get to pull just really awesome people, really, really the strongest. That's what I'm really hoping for. Um, but my prediction, if it's 3 out of 5, I'm going to say 3-0 Brian Shaw. Talk to you soon, everybody. Have a great day.